Hey, Wannabeez, stay tuned after the episode 3, for some special content. The dog really dies at the end.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, let's do it, guy. Fuck it. Fuck it, guy. We lean into it, guy. That's why we're the Wannabeez.
If you guys could choose any time machine, which would it be? I think I'm going to go with the TARDIS from Doctor Who. I just think it would be so fun. Like a functioning TARDIS. I don't know if you guys watch Doctor Who, but like some people out there watching, you know what I'm talking about. If it was a functioning TARDIS and it could be like incognito with anything, because like Doctor Who keeps it as that like that blue box, but really a TARDIS is supposed to blend in with anything. Like it's supposed to like blend in with its surroundings and shit. So that's what I would use. Time travel everywhere and no one would know. A DeLorean is going to stick out.
Nah,
you
fuck
know?
that. You go with the most iconic time machine ever. The time machine.
With the big disc.
The big disc guy. Yeah, it's fucking, you're out in there like a sore fucking thumb.
What's more elusive than the hot tub time machine?
Ooh. That's a good one.
I would go with
that.
That
Is
I
a good
think.
one.
And it's far more relaxing than
Wow.
any other. I was trying to think of like what fucking time machine do I know that's not the DeLorean?
The DeLorean is a
no, I
good
think
choice.
What was the
Right.
drink that they had to use?
Yeah,
What was the drink they had to use? That Chernobyl or something like that?
Oh yeah. I think that's exactly what it was. Like
They had to fight
Chernobyl.
those dude. They had to fight that dude for the fucking thing because they thought they were fucking commies.
So if I don't have to do any of that, then I'll go with the hot tub. If I could just get to be in the hot tub, and I will also take the drink. Was it like
that's a good
it was
one.
like a Four Loko like energy drink,
Yeah,
like beer mixture. Yeah. I'll take a couple of those in the hot tub and go back to see Abraham Lincoln or something. The Wannabeez.
It's like a fucking fat kid's like dream. A fluffernutter. Do you ever have a fluffernutter? This is the whole conversation we had the other night.
It's about a parking ticket. You're like, more cream on it.
Gotta get all up in that ass cheek.
Yeah, ass cheek first.
You got your ticket number? John, you're gonna be in the intro. You doing the intro this week?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Welcome to this week's edition of The Wannabeez. I'm your host, John Van Hook. With me, Nick Gula,
Let's go!
Justin Kyle.
Yo!
Right off the bat, fellas, I want to get to something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the next part of a saga that you guys, only you two know the beginning parts of. So I guess I'll fill in the audience with the beginning part. We recently went on a trip. The three of us, we all went out to the motherland of Tell 'em Steve Dave culture, and that is now Hazlitt, New Jersey. But we were staying at an Airbnb in Keensburg, right? And we took a trip to the beach that first day. And we were doing some sightseeing, and just trying to avoid the local ruffians because of your guys' four-color vests.
Yeah, me and Nick, we were wearing our four-color demon vests, which are just, like, if you don't know, like, they're just leather vests, and they have a big four-color demon patch on the back, and a bunch of other patches on them and shit. They resemble a biker club vest.
Yeah, enough that people were not vibing with them the whole time. And this has nothing to do with that, really, but we were just kind of bouncing around. We were ready to finally hit the Airbnb, and we're heading back to the car, and I am getting a parking ticket, nonetheless.
That's right.
Yeah, on my windshield for absolutely no reason, for the parking that my good friend over here, Nick Gula, paid for. The almighty $2 that they were requesting. So what had happened is he had accidentally put one character wrong in when he was putting in my license plate number. So they had it in their system that my ticket was delinquent because, it didn't match their records when they were going license plate to license plate, checking tickets. I don't think they checked the ticket that was in my dashboard, because they would have seen, because they were, when I talked to them, they were referencing an old ticket number. So yada, yada, yada. I got a ticket. I didn't deserve it. Fast forward to, I went online. I put in a non-guilty plea. They said, give it 30 days. We'll get back to you. Nothing happened. And I finally got a call that I missed, and I got a voicemail. The voicemail is from this nice lady, Danielle, who works at the Keensburg Municipal Courthouse. Shout out Danielle. She's a great young lady. So Danielle leaves me this message. She says, hey, John, I see you're in this absolutely unfair situation. The government is bending you over, Mr. Van Hook. And
what? Is that what she said?
No. But she said, she's like, I saw your plea, and if you do have the copies of the tickets, if you could mail those in, we can send them through to the judge, and she can decide whether to waive that or not. Which is hanging in the balance, a ticket of $50, which I'm not going to pay. But she says in the voicemail to give her a call back. And I'm thinking, so my options are basically like, call her, obviously. And then I obviously need to send in these copies of the tickets that I have. But I don't want to just kind of send them in. I don't know 100% where to send them. I'm going to call her first, right? So I give her a call back. Danielle does not answer the phone when I call this number back. I have the number and the right extension. It says on like a pre-recorded thing, like transferring you to Danielle, blah, blah, blah. And the woman who picks up on the other line is not Danielle. Her name is Sharon, and she sounds haggard. I can probably guess this woman's age, just based on how she's not a lovely young lady.
She's crusty.
She's been here for so long that she hates her job, and you're about to have a fucking awful experience. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah. So, and I don't know what it is with me in like state, federal, any kind of government employee. I just get paired up with the most ferocious and tenacious ones that they have to put out there, I suppose. But so I get on through with Sharon, and Sharon, she says, municipal court, blah, blah, blah. What do you need? And I said, yeah, I'm just returning a call to, I'm not sure who it was that called me, because at this time I had not realized how special Danielle was. It had not occurred to me one bit how just graceful and important it was to know the difference between Danielle and Sharon. All right? Are you guys following me?
I'm hearing
Danielle
you.
Good.
I'm feeling it.
Sharon bad. Right?
So it took a turn for the worst.
Yeah. I said, I'm sorry. I don't remember who I called, but I'm just returning a call about a non-guilty plea. And she interrupts me. She goes, you don't know who you're trying to talk to. Isn't this important to you? You don't know what you're doing. You're calling this number. I'm absolutely befuddled. I'm beside, my jaw hits the floor.
Oh my God.
I'm taking in more oxygen in my mouth than anybody on the planet. Just complete aghast. And she's just tearing me a new one. And I just start stuttering and stammering. I'm like, it's about a parking ticket, and I got these 2 ticket things. She's like, and I was like, someone called me here from this number earlier this week. I'm just returning a call. She goes, well, I'm not the one who called you, so I don't know what this is about. And I'm just like, So, I'm not the most well-spoken guy. And for some reason, when it comes to making phone calls like this, I might tense up a little bit more. And so the fact that she's giving me even an ounce of resistance, I'm not doing well in the conversation. I go, it's a non-guilty plea. I just I'm just playing. And she cuts me off. She goes, a non-guilty plea. Non-guilty means you just pay the ticket. I'm like, no. And I'm starting to get my back a little bit when she says that, because I'm like, when somebody's telling me non-guilty means pay the ticket, I'm not, I wasn't born yesterday, I'm not a horse's ass. Non-guilty means non-guilty. And I told her that. I said, no, non-guilty means not guilty, means I'm not paying the ticket, means I didn't do it. I'm not guilty of the crime. And she just lets out the longest sigh. She goes, "Oh, what's the ticket number?" And, lo and behold, jackass me doesn't have the ticket right in front of me as I made this return call that was for a call that was in my voicemail as I was at work, because I don't carry my parking tickets from the past around with me. So I'm sure you can imagine her reaction when I told her that I don't have the parking ticket number. And she said, "Oh my gosh, so you're really going to waste my time with this and you don't even have the ticket number?" And I just let out an equally exasperated sigh. And I said, can I just get like somebody maybe with some understanding and some patience? Do you have somebody there?
How'd that go?
She laughed at me. She goes, "No." "Call back when you have the ticket number." And then I'm like, all right, I will. And she goes, "All right, bye."
So you're waiting for Danielle to call you back? The moral of the story is take Danielle.
Yeah. From now on, I'm only speaking to Danielle. Yeah. So how was your week?
It was all right. Harley and I have been dog sitting and house sitting for a bit because her parents are out of country at the moment on vacation and living it up in Mexico. So they're having some fun.
Yeah, you mentioned to me earlier this week that you had gotten not a lot of sleep because you were dog sitting.
You were sleeping the other day when you last night when you were dreaming about making a fluff sandwich for John.
That's right. That was like the first time I fell asleep. Really had I don't usually dream either.
So let's set it up. Let's set it up. John, you don't know fuck all about fluff.
No. I mean, I might. I don't. When you say fluff, nothing comes to mind. It could be a number of different.
What
things.
do you think it is? Let's start there.
I'm seeing white. Is it white?
Yeah, it is white. Thank God.
Thank God. Any other color sounds disturbing.
What about like a pink fluff?
If fluff is like brown.
Oh yeah, you don't want a brown fluff.
Pink, okay. Yeah, pink would be okay. Any like Easter, like pastel color would do. But if it's like a dark purple, I'm like, ugh. Why is it like that? And it's light.
So fluff is a marshmallow spread. Like it comes in like a white tub with a
blue top,
bright red lid.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or blue top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what that is. I don't know if I've ever put any of it in my mouth, but I know what it is. I've seen it before. It's
like a fucking fat kid's dream. A fluffernutter. You ever have a fluffernutter? This is the whole conversation we had the other night.
No.
This is fucked up, dude.
No,
Peanut.
Okay, so I think I can use context clues. Yeah, peanut butter and marshmallow spread.
Like a sandwich, dude.
Justin wants to be your fluffer.
So last night, we had that conversation over our group chat, and last night I had a dream about I was a chef and I was making you this delicious, might as well have been cooking you like a beef Wellington or something. I was Gordon Ramsaying this shit, and it was just like the most beautiful fluffernutter ever.
I like to envision Ratatouille, like a tiny little nick up in your hat, pulling your hair. That's while you're making the fluffernutter.
That's funny.
You're like, more cream on it.
Then I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't sound that appetizing. I'm not big on marshmallows as it is, so. That just sounds like a chewy, globby...
It's not chewy.
Not chewy.
It's not what I like to do is I like to toast my bread. And I like to toast my bread because it makes the marshmallow it warms up both the peanut butter and the marshmallow.
Yeah, changing the game a little
bit. Warm it up, guy. You're going to do some warm up. Warm up, fluffernutter.
Are we going to do another episode on food? I don't think this is wise.
I don't think so, but I just wanted to bring up the dream. I had a weird dream about making food for John.
It's better that you were doing that instead of actually being what Nick suggested and you actually being my fluffer. Yeah.
What do you mean? What's so bad about making you a fluffernutter sandwich and being your fluffer?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Let me be your fluffer.
As long as that means you're in a chef jacket and a chef
he could be in a chef. He could be in a chef hat and a chef jacket. He could.
We could involve peanut butter guy. We could.
It's not getting any better, John. It's not. You know. Might not be wearing pants at that point. We don't know.
It's hard to because you don't want to get the white sticky stuff on your bare legs, so you might want to put some pants on.
Definitely do. Yeah.
I'd like to formally motion to move this topic to somewhere else.
I was thinking. I was looking at our logo, and it's just it's a cute little cartoon of the three of us, and I'm like, wow, it kind of looks like a children's show. It's kid friendly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's and
we're sitting here talking about fluffing.
We're gonna put a disclaimer on we need a disclaimer, guy. Yeah, we're gonna put a parental advisory on our stuff, guy. You can't be watching this if you're
explicit.
This is explicit content at this point.
Yeah, talking about Mama Llama and shit.
Yeah. No.
Hey, how about those Muppets?
Not good. Not good.
Fucking Bert and Ernie. How about those Bert and Ernies?
Any of these topics we are bound to shred.
Did you guys watch the Muppets when you were kids? Obviously, Nick, I'm sure you watched it when
definitely.
it was airing. What about you, John? Big Muppet kid?
I was no, not a huge Muppet kid. I dabbled. I saw a Muppet here and there.
I dabbled in the Muppet world.
I dabble in the Muppets. That's right. Didn't you say in the previous episode that Dark Crystal freaks you out? Or is that am I referencing something else? Did you say at one point that like Muppets kind of freak you out?
No, I love Muppets. I love puppets and everything. I love the Dark Crystal. I love Jim Henson. I just was never big on the Muppets that much.
I'm referencing some. I must have been having. I'm sorry. You're
going back.
I apologize, guy.
Back in time. He's in a time warp right now. He's fucking recalling somebody else's phobias of puppets and Muppets.
I'm in my TARDIS, my mental TARDIS right now, and I'm going back.
Probably makes no sense to say that I like Jim Henson and don't really care for the Muppets that much, but I just like puppets in general, so it's I have never, the Muppets didn't stand out to me more than any other,
so
Sesame Street.
John, you gotta be a Labyrinth fan then.
No. You know what does freak me out? David Bowie.
Come on.
Just in all that hair and makeup. I like my Bowie a little bit more depressing. Not like dancing around with a glass ball.
That's classic Bowie, man.
I've never seen it.
You never seen The Labyrinth? Oh man,
No.
You guys are killing me.
Yeah, people are gonna hate me. Anybody, I don't like anything. I'm just gonna be known as the guy who hates absolutely everything. I haven't watched any of the movies. I don't like any of the condiments. I hate mustard on toast.
What the fuck?
I've never had it, but it sounds bad.
That hurts, John. That hurts. Right in the heart. Oh. This breakdancing Australian. How about that shit going on? That was fucking hilarious.
Is this the first year for breakdancing in the Olympics?
Yeah, I think
Is it the last year for breakdancing in the Olympics?
Nah, there was some pretty good competition, but that was fucked up. Whoever let that person fucking go was like that he or she no longer has a job.
That's the epitome of lying on your resume.
My one job is to pick a gold winning thing. I send this chick over there. She's flaring on the ground and doing the windmill and shit.
I like when she was waiting for the other dancer. She was yawning and acting so unimpressed.
Right.
As if she wasn't about to pull off the most subpar half-assed scooting around on the ground.
She looked like a dog. Fucking flaring on the thing, trying to scratch her fucking ass on the fucking carpet.
I gotta throw it out there. I can't break dance. Not for the life of me.
I can't either.
Shit, she can't either. Guys. She went to the Olympics.
I didn't see one head spin.
I'm getting my breakdancing moves together, guy. I'm gonna move to Australia if that's the competition they're sending.
Yeah, you were a strikeout on the belly flop competition, so you might as well move on to breakdancing.
Yeah, I'm moving on to a different sport.
I would still wear a Speedo, though.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking definitely. Breakdancing in Speedo is where you're going to get all your points.
And all your rug burn.
The guy that's wearing a Speedo and breakdancing, they're definitely winning.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You better be all greased up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All greased up.
And
like
you gotta just
fucking
have that, like they put that paper on you. You just gotta staple it to your chest. Hardcore.
Definitely. One hardcore. Fucking just sitting there bleeding all over the place while you're doing you're doing head spins and you're bleeding all over the place,
You gotta bring out your own boombox and shit. I can
Fucking
see it.
old school bitches. Just go out there with a fucking staple gun and just be like, let's do this.
Let's
click,
go.
click, let's go. Do.
Imagine all that and you still lose to Australia. You're on the peg below him, getting the medal, just staring up at him. Like, what the fuck? My chest is bleeding.
Right. Staples are still in you.
Yeah, I pierced my nipple.
Why didn't you take
with
them
a
out?
stapler.
Oh, I could do that?
I'm not big on the Olympics, which is
You're
why
not big on the Olympics?
No, I rely on stuff like this. I rely on the clip. Just like I was saying earlier, I fucking hate everything. I don't enjoy anything. I don't watch anything.
I'm the most miserable fucking dude
Yes,
ever. I don't watch
absolutely.
anything. Totally against the establishment. I don't like the government.
Yeah, especially the Keensburg Municipal Court.
You fuck them guys.
They could burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. Except for Danielle. I'm running back in for Danielle before the building goes down.
Daniel's the only one making it out. We didn't say, John, that you lit the fire, but
I'm saying Sharon lit the fire. 30 years of working in this courthouse, and she finally cracked.
if one more fucking dumbass person that calls me and they don't have their fucking ticket number, I swear to God, I'm
was
gonna
the last.
burn this fucking blade to the ground. The next fucking person, dumbass, doesn't have his ticket number and he calls here trying to fucking do something with this ticket, I swear to God, fucking burn this place to the ground.
The straw that broke the Sharon's back.
She just goes fucking postal. Shit. John was the reason she went fucking thing. We see it on the news. Apparently, the last call was John. She went fucking. She just went.
Yeah, they play the audio recording of my phone call on the news to be like, this is what set the woman off.
You got your ticket number?
What ticket?
No, I'm at work. I'm at work right now. I don't carry tickets around with me.
Oh my God. You don't know how that ruined my day. I went home and I told my wife, and I was like, she's lucky not only do I live in another state, but like there's people in this world who can't take that kind of disrespect, and they react to it. And I'm not one of those people, but like, imagine if I was Negan. Do you think Negan's taking that phone call and not immediately driving all the way back to New Jersey to fucking put Sharon on her knees and say eeny meeny miny mo?
Glenn, my name's not Glenn. My
yeah.
name's not Glenn. Why do you keep saying Glenn? It's not Glenn. It's Sharon.
Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. Oh, my fucking ribs hurt.
This one's to you, Sharon.
Did you end up calling back and it was somebody else?
No, I'm waiting till Monday, which is when we're gonna be dropping. Are you boys excited?
Super fucking excited.
We're gonna be facing the world for the first time since our initial release.
I know, dude. I'm really fucking looking forward to it. We're gonna be dropping the 4 Color Seaman and episode 1, and then just going. We're off to the races from there. Just trying to keep up with that weekly fucking release and just keep growing. Just keep doing shit. Just find our footing and go from there. We already got some guests lined up.
They love me.
This is it.
You really love me. I need validation from people I don't even know and I've never met. I need it. I crave it. Give it to me. Just give it to me.
Justin's worked very hard. I think we've all worked very hard on this. But while we're recording, whether this is 3 or 4, whatever this is, I can say that Justin has worked his balls off. He has put his balls into the grinder.
I haven't done shit.
Yeah, Nick's just showed up.
I just show up.
Yeah.
I'm just showing up.
You gotta send me the file too.
Yeah,
you know?
I gotta fucking go.
Yeah.
Old me on Winter over here. I gotta send a fucking file over an email. Oh my god. First time I fucking tried to do it, guy, it was so fucking hard. I'm like sitting there getting so frustrated for like hours. I was sitting there, guy, because Microsoft, I fucking hate Microsoft 360. That fucking program, man. Hey, you fucking assholes. Microsoft, fucking fix it. It's like fucking Vista all over again. It's fucking Windows 7 already. Fucking
What's a Vista?
You don't know what Vista was? Oh, fucking Vista was fucking ridiculous.
I hardly know her.
Vista? I hardly knew her.
No, you said Vista. I know
Vista.
what Vista. I know what Windows Vista is. I don't know what Windows Vista is.
We have to acknowledge our boy Noah for doing the intro and outro music because I think it is fucking killer.
Oh yeah. Shout out Noah Fisher.
Noah.
Obviously,
USA.
someone
USA.
stolen from the he did the music for the Caps Off podcast. So we keep it real around here. He's an OG.
It's old school.
Yeah.
Fucking right. We're gonna get some OGs from both of our shows. I think. Hopefully.
The dedications of this show are off the charts. This one's to Noah. This one's to Sharon, Danielle.
Fuck Sharon.
Mama Llama again. Why not?
Why not? Bring Mama Llama back in there.
Bring back J.A. Parker.
Let's do it again. We'll fucking.
Do you guys want to devote this to anybody else?
No.
Okay.
We'll dedicate it to my dogs that are barking right now. Shut up!
Ooh, let's dedicate it to my cats, Mr. Whiskers, Cookie, Binks.
Ooh.
You know, shout out to them. They've been good this whole time. They're not running around. They're being good.
Oh, this is a good segue. I just recently got a litter robot.
What?
Yeah, one of those like smart litter robot litter boxes, and
It senses the shit, guy, and it dumps it in somewhere.
yeah, as I said in a previous episode, we collectively have 6 cats, so we are in heavy need of litter cleaning, and that's annoying as hell. And who wants to do that? So,
So, John, are you the cat lady that JD Vance was talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, I am a cat
lady?
person.
You a cat
I'm
lady?
a huge cat person.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, do you know?
What's this comment? What do you say?
He said something about like little old, if you're voting in Democratic Party or something like that, you're a little old cat lady, that decrepit old cat ladies or something like that, guy.
Oh,
But
yeah, no, that's me.
that's so you, guy. But do you guys know that if you die and you have your cats, they'll eat you? That's fucking metal. That is so fucking metal.
I've heard
guy.
this before.
I wouldn't even care.
I gotta say, for 6 cats, I'm doomed.
Dude, they eating all your corpses.
They go for the soft spots too.
The
I think.
soft, squishy parts. They're gonna get all up in your soft, squishy parts, guy.
Yeah, probably the taint. That's the softest spot.
They're gonna start with the taint. Yeah, the taint. Right from the taint to the balls, guy. Just go in for it.
Is that the rules?
That's the cat rule. The cats.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, the rule for the cats come down from the, high above. He dead. We start with his taint. We're going to start with the taint and work our way up.
Do you think what do you think? Maybe like the fingertips? Maybe maybe your nose or your cheeks?
Oh, they eating your fucking ass cheeks,
Yeah, because
guy.
those are the meatiest parts of your body.
Gonna get all up in that ass cheek.
Yeah, ass cheek first. Not a lot of meat on the fingernail.
But I imagine like they don't have long to like eat the body because it's gonna start getting like.
Dude, if you're alone, it's not like and you don't have anybody there. They could find you like fucking 3 months later, guy. Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's just like
By then,
at a certain
by
point,
then,
it's gonna be nasty. Like
that's why they got to eat it up fast, guy. That's why they start at the taint and work their way up, guy. They got to eat it. Come on, guys, let's go. You know what time it is. We don't got a lot of time in this situation.
I doubt they have the same rules as like Native Americans, where they're like, we got to eat the whole human. Like they're gonna pick parts they're gonna eat, and then they're gonna leave parts too, probably.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good
They're gonna
strategy.
eat the whole ass, and they're probably gonna leave, the less meaty parts, fingers and toes.
Gonna eat the liver. Gotta eat the liver, guy.
Have you ever had liver?
Yeah, chicken hearts, liver.
I haven't. I hate everything.
I hate everything. I can't eat any of that.
A man who hates everything. What's his favorite movie?
What's my favorite movie? I always just picked like a default answer for that question because I hate that question. And so for the longest time it was Clerks, but then I got to a point where I had to change that up. And I also had introduced Clerks to so many people in my life that I just couldn't keep saying Clerks anymore. They're like, we get it. So my new like default movie, I'm like, when I watch it, I was like, I'm going to tell people this is my favorite movie now. And it's A Fistful of Dollars. Clint Eastwood's A Fistful of Dollars. That one's awesome. Yeah. On anything from that trilogy, the Dollars trilogy, the Few Dollars More, Good, Bad, and Ugly, anything like that.
Good movie.
I love those movies. They're, oh my God.
They're good movie.
I pick the bone clean on those movies.
Any Which Way But Loose is fucking great. It's hilarious comedy. Have you ever seen that with Clint Eastwood?
Which one?
Any Which Way But Loose. It's like Clint
no.
Eastwood and him with the monkey. It's a good one.
He's got a monkey?
Oh, yeah. Clyde.
Yep, Clyde.
Okay, so you've seen it.
Of course, man. I grew up on this shit, bro.
We should do like a 15-minute side podcast where we pick movies that I haven't seen but you guys have, and then you guys just tell me the whole movie. And then I can just mark it off the list as I've seen it.
That would be cool.
Would be fun. You know what? We should do, if we're going to do a movie review, I think we have to start with the B movie.
The B movie?
Yeah.
That's the logical choice.
That's your homework for next week. You got to watch the B movie, and we're gonna do a review, 15-minute review.
We're not actually doing that, are we? I have seen the B movie, thankfully. This one I have seen.
Yeah, we could do that. You don't want to watch the B movie?
I don't want to do a 15-minute review on the B movie. Who wants to hear that?
I think I fuck them. I want to do it.
We're commandeering this podcast. It is now a B movie review podcast.
It's all every single episode that we have is going to be reviewing B movies or B related movies. That's it. I don't care anymore.
Today's episode, we're going to be dissecting the first 5 minutes of the B movie.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking hilarious. We just break it down, and it just takes us like 20 episodes to get through it, scene by scene. Oh my God, that's genius.
Talk about why it's scientifically accurate.
Speaking about bees, I think Justin, you might have some bee facts for us.
Oh, I got a bee fact today.
Bee fact.
One bee fact.
Let's get a bee fact in there.
This is good. I like this. We should keep the bee fact thing going.
Bees are related to ants.
Is that?
It is accurate. It is dead up, fucking accurate.
That's the whole thing?
That is the whole thing, guy.
That's your bee facts for the week.
It's the bee fact. I thought that was so cool.
All right, yeah. No, and that's...
We didn't even plan it.
We didn't plan it. Accurate, huh?
We didn't...
I'm not wrong, though.
It's not... It's true. It's part of... Bees and ants are part of the same family. They're part of the lure.
Good callback. So that's like saying like dogs and foxes are part of the same family. Sure they are. They're like similar, but they're not.
Yeah. They're cousins. They're cousins. They're like first cousins.
All right. I feel like I knew that. Yeah. That's not much of a fact. I thought you were gonna hit me. I thought you were gonna hit me with something like I'm gonna fucking ejaculate till I explode.
No, that was last time.
They all can't be like snappy and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to go basic.
We're setting the bar for next week, though, just so you know.
Exactly.
Think about the people listening, because maybe they didn't realize that. They're like, oh, yeah, bees and ants are related. Wow.
Huh. That does make sense, doesn't it?
Things that make you go, That's all people are going to be talking about, the bee facts. The one thing we bring to the table, bee facts.
So yeah, be on the lookout for our B movie review for the next fucking year. And
we're gonna come with B facts every week. Try to find some cool B facts.
Yeah, maybe I'll look for my own. I'll try to go deep diving. Like I won't just put Google like cool bee facts. I'll try to look up stuff about bees and then maybe isolate. I'm not saying that's what you did or anything.
That's totally what we did. It's totally what we fucking did.
You know, maybe I can watch a bee documentary or something.
Yeah, Harley got stung by a bee today.
Oh no!
Is she allergic?
No.
Oh. So, that's the end of that story.
Last week, I got stung by a fucking hornet. Dude, I didn't even realize that. I was going over, I was putting something down, and all of a sudden, I just see all these fucking hornets around me. I'm like, holy shit. They were coming out of the fucking pole. They had a big fucking thing. And one of them fucking stabbed me right in the freaking hand. Dude, bastards. Fucking yellow jackets.
Dude, I fucking hate yellow jackets. Yeah, yellow jackets.
That should be our thing that we fucking hate. We fucking, dude, I despise yellow. I'm more of a bee guy anyway.
If you're a yellow jacket lover listening, fuck you.
Yeah, it's Bumble or
What
Beat
kind
It.
of fucking psycho would like yellow jackets? Who the fuck likes yellow jackets?
Really, they're just assholes.
Only if it's a yellow straight jacket.
The last place I lived at, there was like a wasp nest outside of the bathroom window, and they would just come in, and like I'd be taking a shit, and they would just come in and just fucking attack me on the toilet, dude. It was awful. I had to sit with like a fucking broom to like swat at them when they were flying at me.
They got you when your pants are down?
Yeah, dude. They would just come right out my face, bro. There was a one time I was using the bathroom, and I got up, and there was 2 fucking wasps in the toilet bowl.
They tried to get you in your hoo-ha.
In the toilet bowl.
Trying to get you in a no-no space.
Dude, I wanted to burn the entire place
No.
down.
No.
Dude, it was so terrifying. I didn't get stung there, but Jesus, it was just the thought of it. It was awful. Fuck yellow
Imagine
jackets.
having to go to hospital for being stings, guy, like you were really allergic, then you were stung on your butthole. What were you doing? Doctors will be in the background. What was he doing? Was he fucking sitting on a fucking bee's nest, guy? Fucking, what are you...
Doctor, it appears this is some sort of interspecies relationship kink activity.
I swear I was just on the toilet.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
They must have like a special like section of the hospital for people that do like anal stuff. Like the people who like shove like eggs up their butts or pickles and shit.
More common than you think.
Yeah, it probably is, man.
Just all the time emergency room stories I could only imagine. Oh, an emergency room nurse. What is the weirdest thing that you've seen stuck up somebody's ass? I'm sure they got some stories.
Was it a hornet?
That's fucked up.
It's like the only time anyone's ever gotten a hemorrhoid from not taking a shit.
Yeah, it was a fucking scary day. There was one day where I went to go like take a hit off of a bong, and there was a wasp in the neck of the bong.
You have a lot of bad wasp stories.
Fuck wasps. Seriously.
The proof's in the pudding.
I think they're fucking coming after you, Justin.
Shout out to Mr. Whiskers here, my boy. He's a licensed wasp killer.
Nice.
Dude, he'll fuck them up.
He's a fucking assassin?
He is. And he's teaching the younger cat Binks. She's a little hunter too, man. She goes after all the bugs.
Nice.
She's killed a couple mice. Like they're on top of it, but he in particular just loves killing wasps, and I love it.
Nice.
He's what a good boy.
How heavy would you say is your heaviest cat?
I'm gonna say maybe 20 pounds.
Yeah? Have you ever weighed any of them?
I know for a fact that Whiskers, he's been to the vet recently. He's like 15 pounds. Binks is like 7 or 8. But Cookie hasn't been to the vet, so I don't know for sure. But I'm gonna guess she's heavier than Whiskers. So I'm gonna guess that she's 20 plus pounds. She's a big cat. She's chunky.
We got cats in all shapes and sizes. Most of them are a little bit plunky, but they range up and down. But we got a really, really big one, and we weren't 100% sure just how big he was until we got these litter robots. And so when the cat goes in, all of it runs off of like an app on your phone, and it registers the cat's weight when it goes in. So we're seeing like who's going in and going to the bathroom by their weights. And it took a little bit, and then finally we found the biggest one made his way in there. He's 22 pounds.
Holy shit! Yeah,
he's a big boy.
he's a big boy.
What are you feeding this thing? Steak? Fucking just gristle, just straight up gristle and gunpowder guy.
Gunpowder.
It's just kibble, and it's so weird that like out of all the cats, some of them will eat human food, other foods other than just like the regular cat kibble. But the biggest cats we have only eat kibble. Maybe the big cat Quill he's eating so much of the kibble that the other cats aren't getting enough, so they're just resorting to eating the human food instead.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think I just cracked the code. The fat cat code.
Yeah. No, I got a chunky lady. She just turned fucking 16, guy. That's crazy to me.
Oh.
16.
Wow.
Yep. Had her for
That's an old cat.
Yeah, she's fucking chill as hell. I've never had to worry about her.
That's like easily 80 something in cat
years.
Dude,
and she's spunky too. She's sassy. She's still doing great. She's been with me, so like she's used to dogs. She's used to new places. She's used to being outside. She's used to being inside. Dude, she's like the most versatile cat, the most chill cat. She's cool with people. She doesn't like kids, but you know, she doesn't like hiss or swat. She just hides. So
our oldest cat, or my oldest cat, Carl, I've had since pretty much when I started listening to Tell 'em Steve Dave around the same time. And so he's about 11 years old. He very much is like a senior citizen. Like you have to help him up and down the stairs sometimes. Yep. And he constantly just looks lost.
Oh.
And he's not aging the best, but I love the guy like my brother.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
I've told my wife on many occasions, like you're gonna have to call my boss like when he dies, because I'm not gonna be able to call my boss. Like I'm gonna just be on the ground like flat weeping.
No,
it's gonna be a nightmare.
I 100% understand what you're saying, man. Like, Harley and I, we had a dog. He was an older Rottweiler. It's like it's the longest car ride to and from, man. It's awful.
Yeah, God. Oh, fuck, I hate that. I'm not even a dog guy, but no, that I've had to put down more dogs in my life than I'm happy with.
Yep.
So I totally feel that car ride it's one of the worst things in the world.
Like any good pet owner is like, okay, well, I'm probably gonna outlive this pet, but it's gonna have a fucking like the best life I can give it for, the 20 years, the fucking 10 years, however long it lives. You know what I mean? Like the pets make it worth it.
Yeah. Every time I get a new pet, I think about, I can't remember who said the joke. I think it was either Mark Maron or Louis C.K. It might have been neither of them. You bring home a dog for the first time, and it's like when you do that, you're like basically walking in and being like, oh, look, everybody, we're going to cry someday. Everybody's going to be really upset. We're all going to gather around and we're all going to be horribly distraught over this.
My cats or my dogs usually die and I'm not around. It's my wife to deal with it, but then she won't deal with it until I get home. So the dog's there's just there. Dog or cat is just there dead, and I had to till I have to come home and dig a hole.
Damn.
Has she at least like put him in the freezer or something?
No, just wrap him up in a towel, guy. Put him in a towel and a shoebox or something.
Roll him in a rug, duct tape
Duct tape the rug.
Put it in the trunk. Beat it with a shovel.
Put it in the back on the back deck. You deal with it.
Every time it rains, you just see the rug starts to surface up again. Like, fuck.
How often has this happened where you've come home to a dead animal?
So many times.
Damn.
Let's see. Black dog. Baxter just died. I woke up for that one. I woke up. The dog was dead. The next morning, I don't know, sometime in the night, fucking dog died.
Damn.
I woke up and I'm like just sitting there going, I'm like, oh shit, this dog ain't breathing. It's right before I had to go to work. I'm like, what the fuck? I got to deal with this thing now.
Oh my god.
Damn.
When was that?
Probably a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You made it sound like it was like a month or two ago.
No, take off. If once Buddy or fucking Tinkerbell go, that's gonna be a fucking nightmare. That's gonna be an absolute fucking
those
nightmare.
Are your chihuahuas? 2
chihuahuas and I got a cockapoo. Cockapoo is Buddy, and one of my chihuahuas is Tinkerbell. That's my wife's dog. That's my wife's.
Chihuahuas you don't give a fuck about.
No, well, I give a fuck about both of them. It's more my son's dog that I got. I end up with fucking animals for some reason. Somebody they're like, oh, Facebook, and my wife's like, oh, you know, they're giving the cat away, and it's gonna have a good home, and it's gonna go
distribution system.
Oh man, the fucking Buddy was my mother. Got it from Kentucky. Was in a kill shelter, and she was like, "Oh, it gets here," and she's like, "I can't take care of this thing," and I'm like, "Whoa, I'm not gonna send it back to the kill fucking shelter." So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take the dog." That's usually what happens with me with animals. It's like I just inherit them.
Yeah, same. We have our newest one. Her name is Miss Business, and she was found by my wife's brother, who is a lot like you in that sense, where he just, no matter where he's at, he just finds animals like under fucking like broken down things, or like in storage, like storage sheds or storm drains and shit like that. He just finds distraught kittens that need homes, and then he's just like, "Whoa, I already brought home 2 of these, so I can't keep doing it." So like we had one, and there was a couple that we've had to like take in at least for a little bit and kind of foster and then move on. But we ended up keeping Miss Business. She was very cute. She had a giant nose, biggest nose I ever seen on a cat. And I thought she was gonna grow into it, but their nose just keeps growing too.
Wow.
Yeah, but same here. The only animals that I have currently that I was trying to have are my cat Carl, the oldest one, and then my dog Daisy, who I like actually paid money to get. Yeah. So because my wife wanted a Chihuahua. So
remember, guys, life is precious. Hug your pets.
Yeah.
And what else? What else you gonna
appreciate Danielle?
Yeah. And fuck
what
Shannon.
else? What else? What else?
Fuck wasps. If you're a wasp listener, go fuck yourself. Stop listening. You're not welcome. But also, be cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Buzz, motherfucker. Bzz.
This is a special tribute to my dog Buddy that passed away just yesterday, and I had to put him down. So let's get into it.
I was listening to this episode earlier today, actually, because I was trying to pick out the clips that I was going to do for Instagram. And I just thought it was so ironic that you specifically say in this specific pod, you know, if Buddy dies, oh, that's going to be a nightmare. Like, that's going to be the worst thing. And I can't believe that even before the pod is released, we're already doing like an epilogue tribute to Buddy. This is insane. It's meta as fuck.
Funeral pod. We finally got to do the funeral pod, but it wasn't the funeral pod we thought it was going to be.
No, I could have waited any day for this.
Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. I could tell you that much. So Buddy's 17. He's an old boy. And 2 days ago, he started like not really breathing very well. He's kind of trying to keep his breath. Something in the larynx. They were thinking that it's the vets thought it was like maybe something collapsed or something was pushing on it. I brought him there. So that I waited for the night. It was the day before. He was probably around 3 o'clock. It started. I let it go till the morning. He kept doing it. So I went to work. I said, listen, if he's doing it by 11 o'clock, I'm coming back here. I'm taking him to the vet. She called me. He's still doing it. So I get to the vet. They take him in the back room. I can hear him. He's staying. So maybe 5 minutes go by. They come in. The vet comes in. She tells me that he died on the table. They resuscitated him. So we basically have two options. One, we could bring him to the emergency room and maybe redo, keep him alive on life support and all that stuff. And I'm saying, at that point, I'm thinking to myself, that is not something I want to have done to this dog. He needs, I gotta end the suffering. Mm-hmm. So ripped the Band-Aid off. It was kind of hard. I was like, listen, I think it's time. On the way there, though, by the way, he got all the treats he could eat.
Good. He's a good boy.
Gave him all the treats he could handle all the way to the vet, because I kind of knew. I was kind of preparing myself for what was going to happen.
Yeah, I bet.
So I decided to do it and say no. I just want to end it. It's gotta happen. So, and she asked me if I wanted to be at the thing, and I said, yeah, oh yeah, I want to be back there with him. So I went back there, and they performed the thing, and he died, and kind of just went back in the other room with him and sat with him for a little while, and that was it. So,
well, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nick. The only way I could possibly empathize is by just putting myself in that situation with my own dog, and I don't even want to picture it in my brain. It's so terrible. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah, man, I've been through that too.
It's like we talked about on we're gonna cry over you at some point at some point later on. Fucking bastards.
Oh man, I'm so sorry for your loss, buddy.
He would bite everybody. He hated every person on the planet except for me. Literally, and me. I'll say this: he tolerated everybody else.
Yeah. Sure.
He loved the kids. He tolerated them. Loved the baby. Loved my nephew. Would protect him with everything. But once you grew up, that's it. He hated you. If you were an old adult, he hated people. He wanted to bite everybody. He would want to bite every single person. He had anxiety for being alone. He was in a kill shelter in Kentucky when I got him over 17 years ago. Well, my mother got him, and I inherited all of my animals, like we said in the pod. So I think he had like separation anxiety.
Sure.
Because the person that had him before was an old man, and the old man passed away while Buddy was in his care, and the son didn't want to deal with it no more, so he brought it to the kill shelter.
Damn.
Then when my mother got it, my mother was like, I can't take care of it. So he ended up moving to a new family, which is my family. So I think with all of that turmoil, he just didn't fucking trust anybody except for me. I was the only person, literally the only person he truly loved. Everybody else he would bark and bite, and every single person. Even my mother.
What kind of dog was he?
He's a cockapoo, cocker spaniel, and poodle. Medium-sized dog, maybe 30, 35 pounds. But he was just one of those dogs. He didn't like people at all. He would bark about just dumb shit. He was gay. Totally gay. He'd love to lick fucking my other dog's balls all the time. Fucking Obi's balls. And it's funny story. Lick his Obi's balls, guy, all the time, guy, with no peanut butter or nothing. So Obi's my other dog. He
No fluffer
and
needed.
the funny thing today, guy, Obi is so distraught today because Buddy's not around. He's Obi is wandering around, wondering how he's gonna get his balls licked anymore, guy. It's the craziest thing.
Oh man.
He doesn't have his and the fun. He doesn't even have balls, guy. They're all thing, but they surely loved fucking the licking balls and cock, guy. That's for sure.
Well, that's why we are dedicating this episode to Buddy the cockapoo.
Ball licking.
That ball licking son of a bitch. And yeah, the dog really died in the end. Fucking A. Good fucking dog, man. Good fucking dog. Even though he was a fucking son of a bitch and he hated everybody, he was my dog and I really loved him.
Here's to you, Buddy. To years and years of barking and biting people in the afterlife.
And licking balls.
And licking balls.
Licking balls in heaven, guy. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking people in heaven. All dogs go to heaven. So I'm sure there's plenty of fucking...
He's in ball heaven right now,
fucking
guy.
just running around licking balls, guy, all over the place.
You want a B fact just to round it up?
Yeah, let's get a B fact in there. Fuck it.
Yeah, for Buddy.
A B fact for Buddy.
Wait, you're thinking these up?
Yeah, I'm just off the top of the dome. No promises on quality, but hey, B fact. B fact. Bees and dogs exist on the same planet.
Oh, that's peaceful. I like that.
They live in harmony sometimes until they eat them. Until they eat the bee.
They exist on the same planet.
They exist, people. Get over it.
To you, buddy. Later.